Hi folks, it's VE3SVQ, back with what we hope will be another successful park activation. And here we're at the Hogsback Park, south end of Ottawa, one of the biggest parks, as you can see on the map here, and also a very, very popular park. Excellent location, lots of runners, lots of cyclists, just lots of families enjoying the outdoors. As you can see, quite a beautiful park. That sound you hear in the background is the waterfall. Now this is what we're talking about, if you can hear my voice over the noise. That's the falls. The other side is actually a continuation of the Rideau River. And it swings all the way around here. This is a very popular spot. As you can see, it goes all the way down. It's located actually south end of Ottawa. There's residential areas both sides of it, and if you were to pick up a running trail around here, you could go from here all the way into downtown Ottawa and back, so maybe 20 plus kilometers in distance. See, this will give you an idea as to what I mean by popular. Look at that parking lot. I think I drove around for 15 minutes before I got a spot. All right, so as you can see, we are in the car. We've managed to find a parking space after, I think, 15 or 20 minutes of driving around. Unfortunately, we are in an area where there is zero shade, so we have to compensate a bit and had to adjust what we usually do. I had hoped to put the radio set up similar to what I had last time. You know, why reinvent the wheel? But looks like we're reinventing the wheel this time. We've had to move everything into the back seat, otherwise the radio would be sitting in the hot sun under the window. Not highly recommended, and we've now set up in the back seat. So this is our setup today. A little crowded, a little cramped. A Yaris is not a very big car, and I'm 6 foot, so it gives you an idea. The radio's there. We've got the MFJ ham stick up on the roof. Right now, the 20-meter one. We have a 40-meter with us as well, so we'll see which one we end up using. This is the battery setup, and I just want to show you this one. It's an excellent little battery and very, very light, as you can see. You can pick it up with one hand. Any of you who have Cabela's near you, as an example, they carry it. You can, have it shipped, or you can drop in, pick it up. Good little battery. I've had a fair amount of success using it. Victor Echo 3, Sierra Victor Quebec. Anybody on frequency? Victor Echo 3, Sierra Victor Quebec. Anybody on this frequency? Victor Echo 3, Sierra Victor Quebec. Victor Echo 3, Sierra Victor Quebec. Calling CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. Victor Echo 3, Sierra Victor Quebec, calling CQ POTA at Victor Echo 1596. Standing by. Well, we're done. That was brutal. We made 11 contacts, so it's official. It's an activation, but boy, what a day. Hot, humid, and signals just were not getting out today. And a very crowded band. Lots and lots of people on today for one reason or another. And they just drown you out when you're a little guy. Anyways, it's over and done. One more in the book. Well, here we are again, and as mentioned in a previous video, I do think we should include a lessons learned section for people who are just starting, and such as myself. I don't consider myself good at this yet. I mean, I've had 2 activations. So, lessons learned from Victor Echo 1596, otherwise known as Hogsback Park, located sort of towards the south end of Ottawa. Well, number 1 is be prepared to move on and shut things down and just go somewhere else or come back another day. I mean, that was my problem with this one. I took one look at the parking lot, which was nuts, and decided to stay and tough it out. So did I get the contacts in? Yes, I got 13 in, so that was fine. but it was miserable. It was hot. There was no shade. Not exactly what I would say a fun activation, but it's done. And even with this one, I had checked another park, which sort of is attached to this one. It's run by the city of Ottawa, so it's not a POTA park. And there were no activities in that one, so I thought I was reasonably safe. However, it turns out there was a regatta, and the spillover from the regatta parking lot ended up in the one I was in, which was why it was so crowded. So that's one thing, be prepared to just say no or have a backup site that you can go to as well, which I probably could have done. There were two within about probably 20 minutes to 30-minute drive of where I was, so that was possible. The other thing, again, just because of the working conditions, the heat and everything else yesterday, I had water with me, and I probably should have brought more. So I guess a rough rule of thumb, when you think you've got enough, bring one more jug or one more bottle, whatever it is, because you will need it, and you do get dehydrated very, very quickly. And I guess the third point would be sometimes you just have to hang tough. Now, when I started, it was, I was on 20 meters and had decided that day that was the only band I was going to work. 20 meters was crowded. I mean, very, very crowded. Lots of stations on. And I ended up moving, I think, probably 3 or 4 times as other stations with a stronger signal than me sort of moved into the space that I was in. So you have to be ready to do that on occasion. And I did spot myself this time, so that sort of helped along as well. And I guess the last thing I would say, and you'll see me do it at the beginning of the video, or towards the operation side of the video, when you decide to go on the air, just be polite, ask if anybody else is on the frequency. Quite often, there is someone there, and I found this yesterday with people. I probably moved 5 times and not once did anybody ask, was there anybody on the frequency? And even if they couldn't have heard me, and I could, even if I replied there was, and I was too weak for them to hear, common courtesy, simply let me know you're coming. I can move, I can always get out of the way. But it's just common courtesy to ask first before you start calling CQ. And I think that's really about it. It's number 2 in the books. We'll work on number 3 next. I already have a park picked out for that one. But there you go, lessons learned. And so there you go, Keith Beardsley, Victor Echo 3, Sierra Victor Quebec, the Shaky Key. Thanking you for watching. The equipment list will follow. Have a great day.